Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Magic. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, there's the Heat, 2 games back.
And when I look at Orlando, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at point guard. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
Carter with a screen on Powell. Banchero outside. To the inside. Puts it up from 7. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo against Banchero. Adebayo passes to Hero. And it's off from three-point range. And Banchero, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams had been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
He hits the second from the line.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Now, Hero, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing, shoots it up. And again, it's the Heat missing.
They're a little slow out of the gates, just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Banchero outside. Clock at 4. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Bain against Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Suggs. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Wagner against Powell. Outside, Adebayo. Powell feeling it out a bit. Ware finds Hero. Powell for three. That one misses. Magic leading by 3. Bain passes to Wagner. Back to Bain. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bain's got 6.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Powell outside. With the drive. Here's Ware. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Wagner. Nothing on the board. Here's Suggs. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
A physical guard Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Carter with the screen. Here's Wagner. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop him.
Powell with it. Picked up by Banchero. And it's Ware in the corner. Oh, good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payton for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Powell. Back to Adebayo. Over Suggs. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Banchero outside. Wagner on the wing. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul. Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Heat.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Heat with the ball. 6-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, Hero. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And the playmaking ability of Hero. Special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Here's Suggs. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Banchero outside. 5 to shoot. Patase, a screen on Hero. Suggs scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Bounce pass Suggs. Banchero, that's for 2. Rebound by the Heat. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Black's checked in for Orlando. Heat also with a sub. Larson's checked in. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt you. You can't get anything going your way. Everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Now here's Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Banchero, and it's blocked. And he stays with it. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now Black, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Basket counts.
When Black puts his head down and plays downhill, boy, he's got a lot of stuff when he gets near that bucket off the drive.
Here's where he's got 5. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And that one's good. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The first one falls.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Tyus Jones comes in for Suggs. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Hero. Both good from the line that time. Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Jones the best to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. The Heat trailing. Jaquez outside. From 7. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Adebayo's got 6. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Screen by Batadze. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
A moment here to check out the stats for Adebayo. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Yaka Jonas is checked in for the Heat. Jones with it. Still scoreless. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Itadze lays it up off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Orlando with the ball. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Now Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's De Silva. His three-pointers off the mark.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Smith, and it's Larson in at the two-guard spot. Here's Adebayo. And Jones pulls it down. The Magic with the lead. Pass to De Silva. Down low, it's deflected. And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
So tenacious in the open floor. Give Wiggins some room to run, and he takes advantage of it.
Jones kicks to Wagner. Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Wiggins. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for Miami.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
Carter with a screen on Jaquez. Wagner finds Carter.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
To the middle. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the deep think twice about getting physical with him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Smith. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. GA, you hear about 3 levels score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Jones driving inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first points of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he knocks down the first one.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Baines checked in for the Magic. He hits both from the stripe.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Carter against Adebayo. Here's Wagner. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. He'd have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Payne for 3. Jaquez with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Third team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
2. Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jones. And Miami also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. The Magic trail by 5. And here is Suggs. 6 points for him. Mitchell with the steal. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Adebayo against Wagner. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Bain. Wagner outside. One-on-one here. Here's Larson. Bounce high pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Larson's got his first bucket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. To go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at Powell. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities at All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 12.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Banchero kicks to Bain. Outside Howard. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
3 points.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Suggs passes to Banchero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they're top 10 in free throw shooting.
First team foul.
Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
Their assist ranking is worth another mention. They've got some great distributors. It lets them run, Greg, a system where ball movement is key.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Second free throw, no good. Miami leading by 14. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Adebayo. Hero against Bain. Powell for 3. It's tipped.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. Just 3 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Isaac. The Heat also with a sub. Jaquez is checked in. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Miami leading by 9. Hero passes to Jovic. Hero kicks to Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. 6 to shoot for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Outside, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Powell for 3. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Suggs on the wing. Bain. Off target with his 3. The Heat have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Jaquez outside. Here's Powell to stop the drought. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. to Howard. Fires for three. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat leading by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Magic.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Powell, the pass to Hero. Here's Jovic. The rebound by Batadze.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Knocked away. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Norman Powell. Some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 21 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. To end the cold streak, Black grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Banchero passes to Black. Batadze is screen on Wiggins. Pass to Howard. The 3. The putback. Here's Batadze. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Wiggins. And that one misses. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Hero. The rebound by Batadze. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero kicks to Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For the Heat, their last game, a loss to Dallas. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Now Powell. From past the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Black. 9-point game his last outing. Batadze finds Banchero. And there's the drive, and he makes good on the layup. Banchero's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Powell, the pass to Ware. Outside, Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Jones looking for an opening. Black kicks to Jones. Banchero is screen for Jones. He's looking for Batadze and finds him. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Now here's Jones. Banchero outside. Back to Jones. Here's the three. Davion Mitchell is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
You take a look at Orlando. Hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
Heading back to the Heat for a moment, they're right in the middle of a highly contested battle.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shaq, that could have been you.
You need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Davion Mitchell has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Miami leading by 3. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too. You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norm Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Carter looking around. Here's Bain. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hero passes to Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Shoots over Wagner. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Banchero outside. And finished off by Banchero.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Mitchell outside. And the 3 off target.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
To the paint. Here's Carter. It's good. Carter's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Hero looking over the defense. Here's the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Misses off the left eye.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Carter with a screen on Mitchell. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Bain passes to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Suggs missing. The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Ware. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Adebayo against Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Sinks the triple.
For a high-volume three-point shooter, Powell is quite effective and efficient.
Suggs with the ball. He's got 11. Carter kicks to Banchero. Banchero with the screen. Bain passes to Carter. Here's Suggs. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside, Adebayo. Back to Powell. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Miami lead.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. And checking out some numbers for Tyler Hero.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now Suggs. Banchero left side. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's Hero with the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Bain. Carter kicks to Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got 15.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Outside, Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
No good on the free throw.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And he's good on the second. And here is Suggs. 11 points in the game. Outside, Bain. Carter outside. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ware. Bain, no good. The Heat leading by 9. Hero passes to Adebayo. Count it. And that's 15 points for Bam Adebayo.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
And it's Carter missing. And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bain. And the layup is good. Bain's got 11 points.
And Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Powell outside. Back to Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bain. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Suggs. He's got 11. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Adebayo. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Powell. Inside, here's Ware. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ware's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Suggs. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Miami leading by 7. Now here's Powell. He's got 10. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 13 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Jones kicks to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. De Silva's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Powell. Here's Adebayo. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Kicks it out to Hero. 5 on the clock. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And Wagner is in and finished off by Wagner.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Jones. Count that bucket. Jones has got his second bucket tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Wiggins passes to Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Jones from outside. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, I really think that Black's a very under-the-radar facilitator.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. Number one, the Magic.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Jones dishes to Black. Pass to De Silva. 4 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Jokic Jonas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Outside, Jones. At the elbow, it's Wagner.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That's good from Wagner. So he gets them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
It's tipped. And so the ball is out of bounds. Batase touched it last.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
It's picked off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a 2-ball game here. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Jovic in at the center position. Wiggins drives in. Pass to Jovic. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
3 points.
Jovic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Now, here's Wagner. Nailed from three-point land.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the three. Pretty impressive right there.
With the step back, Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bataze. Bataze's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
A nice shot by Black.
Really nice pass by Anthony Black. He typically makes the right decision when he has the ball.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Powell for three. Rebound by the Magic.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Jones, the pass to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Jovic. Wiggins outside. They set the pick. To halt the run. Rebound by the Magic. Bataze's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's De Silva. Scores off the crossover. And the Magic lead by 5.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Down low. Stolen by Bataze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Wagner finds Black. They set the pick. Back to Wagner. Back at 6. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jovic. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Black with it. Here's De Silva. Jones for 3. That shot misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 3. Bataze, a screen on Powell. Wagner passes to Bataze. He gets that one.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Powell outside. With some arc. Wiggins from outside. And they recover it. The shot by Powell, no good.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Pass to Black. Screen by Bataze. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul.
How about Anthony Black showing you that he has the size and strength to play through contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Orlando.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
And Black, no good on that one. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the first one at the line is good. And Hero drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And it's Banchero missing. The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Larson. Bain with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
And what you love about Bain is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Bain. And Bain drops them both.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
There's a screen. Hero passes to Adebayo. No look there. Miss number 4 in 12 tries. Orlando leading by 9. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Banchero dishes to Suggs. That one good for 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Hero finds Adebayo. Higgins outside. Back to Adebayo. Lots of room. And balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Suggs passes to Banchero. Outside, Bain. Back to Banchero. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Pass to Bane. Van Carroll looking around. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Adebayo outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Black's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Carter has it in the corner. Mitchell against Bane. Now Mitchell. Powell for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Suggs finds Black. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Hero. Here's Ware. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Defense on the court is yours.
Wagner's checked in for Anthony Black.
Number 22, Franz Wagner.
And here is Suggs. Now Bane. 5 to shoot. Carroll is screened for Bane. Shoots. Cleared away by Adebayo.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Magic leading by 9. Ben Carroll is screen on Powell. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Now Hero. With the floater. Bane rips down the rebound. Shoots it up. Nails the jumper.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Hero against Bane, and he makes that one count.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
On the wing, Bane. He's covered by Hero.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
Third team foul. At the line for your Magic, Desmond Bane, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Bane drops them both. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 13. Takes the 3. Cleared away by Carter. Ben Carroll rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, I loved his approach. Business-like, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Suggs. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Carter got a piece of it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.